Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am so glad you're here. For my Christmas in July video, I created this wonderful fun goodie box and I have a beautiful giveaway card today. So let's get started and we're gonna open up this box together. For today's video, I used the Hunkydory Penguin Party Deluxe Craft Pad. And these are so fun, those craft pads. So we're going to do a very quick flip through and then I'll show you what's in the box. So it starts off with these beautifully foiled die cut toppers. And here is the first sheet, and it has all these beautiful toppers, frames, sentiments, tags, and all die cut, so you only have to push them out. Here is number 2, gorgeous, cute little penguins. Again, lots of frames. And number 3, all beautifully foiled in silver, which I really appreciate, especially for, winter looking cards. And here is number 4, bigger ones, circle ones, so cute, even a border here, absolutely gorgeous. Then we get the Hunkydory adorable scoreable, and this is cardstock, and this is foiled cardstock. So again, we have the penguins here, and you can cut into it or use them as your card blanks. Beautiful blue, dark blue winter colors, Christmas red. Look at this cute. Maybe I should go this way now so that you can see it better. So here we have the penguins in the reef. We got Santa here with lots of penguinis. Then here frolicking on their skis. On the polar bear. So really cute designs. Then we have the printed cardstock. Again, beautiful cardstock, gorgeous colors. And you can use those as your card blanks. And everything coordinates just perfectly. And then we also have the inserts. So they are intended to include into the cards as the card insert, and you can see it's more muted. The designs are just as gorgeous. I normally don't use inserts on my cards. Sometimes I do, oftentimes I don't. So I'll tell you what, I'll show you what I have done with these insert ones. But this is again the deluxe craft pad. So let's start with my giveaway card and then with our goodie box. So you can win this fun fold card that I have created with one of the toppers and all the other goodies that came in this pad. In order to win this card, you must be one of my channel subscribers and just leave me a comment and let me know, do you enjoy Christmas in July, or is that just in the middle of summer too early for you and you can't think of Christmas? I really would like to know. I enjoy it. I do like to get a little pre-glimpse of Christmas. As crafters, we can start early enough. So if you could leave me that comment, next week I will draw the winner, and then this card is on its way to the winner. And of course there will be matching envelope. And as you can see, this is a double Z fold card, but it folds flat, and your sentiment can of course go on the back. Okay, here I also added one of my dies. I did take my dies out for this particular video because I had some leftovers. So you can see I had a couple of leftover strips here that I cut into banners with some dies. And then of course to add another layer to these beautiful already layered circles. This came from my stash, so I cut that one out, and then I added a little bit of silver foil, but the rest is all from the pad. Now let's go into this box. Now I did create the box myself from just cardstock. This is cardstock that I had in my stash. We all know how to make boxes, so I basically looked how big my cards are, and then I embellished it with one of these die cut elements, one frame, and I added some pretty ribbon that I had, which I secured here in the inside, and it's too wide here for my camera, inside of the box. And I added another layer here so it's a little sturdier. And yeah, here is my box filled with goodies. So let's start with number one. I have not just cards in here, so you will see. I used every little bit of this craft pad. I really wanted to use it up, and I have. So here is my first card, and it is an easel card. Very simple to make. You just have a top folding card, and then you score in half the top panel and add your gorgeous embellishment. And here, of course, I used this oval one. I used a little bit of foam pads just to give it a little more dimension. Here is one of the many sentiments, and it says, wishing you a happy Christmas, and then those cute penguins here on that snowball that has a bow around it. How cute is that? And here is Santa as my stopper. Now let's see what's next. Here is my next card, and this is a panel card that I created from blue cardstock. And then I cut out two of those tags from leftover paper that I did not use for my cards. So this is from the cardstock, and look how cute this looks if you cut out a tag, for example, from this cardstock. It makes a beautiful tag. Here, this one was also a piece of cardstock that I had left over. Added one of the many embellishments. Added these borders here. So everything came from the pad but the blank card. And then there is, here I did use the a part of the panel because it's dark blue. So of course you do want to have a white writing panel. And then added two pieces of bling. And there we go. And if you're interested on how to make these cards, I did have a video a couple weeks ago where I showed you exactly how easy it is to make these floating panel cards. All right, now let's see. This is a writing pad, and here I used all the muted inserts, and I made myself a gorgeous writing pad. Look at this. It is, like I said, it's just mute enough to write on it. It is so super cute, I think. So I cut it up for this writing pad. And then here are all the papers from the other side of the insert. So that's just white paper. But basically, what I have done, it's very easy because I told you I used up everything. I used the cover cardstock because it's pretty thick, and I also used the back cardstock, also pretty thick. I cut it and I added 4 of those pieces together. Now I have something like really thick chipboard. So let's take off my papers. So this is now like really thick chipboard. 4 of those big thick cardstock pieces. I just wrapped it around with some paper, and then added here this beautiful cardstock, and then on front also a piece of the cardstock. This of course is coming from the pack as well. I only glued it to the back. This gives me a little bit more hold for my papers, and I can go ahead and then pull them out when I have them on here. But I think this came out so cute. I made my own little pad And when it's empty, this is sturdy enough that I can fill papers again and reuse it. Yeah, I think that is a good use of all the insert papers. Next, I made a card with some acetate. So let's see how this one works. So here I used the cardstock and then I just folded it in 4 same size panels, added another panel here with this beautiful snowflake acetate, which is back in stock just in time for Christmas in July. This is one part of the cardstock. I just cut around that snow globe a little bit, added some foam stickers from my stash, a little bit of that the border I had left, and then one of the tags, and here it is, and a couple foam pieces here to just mimic a winter forest. Isn't that a cute card? I really like how this acetate works. Okay, next I have this giant tag, and this giant tag I cut with a die that I have, and I used also Hunkydory cardstock that I had in my stash. I backed it with some regular cardstock. This was one of the last pieces of cardstock I had left, so I cut a frame and then edited, and this is one of the sentiments. And yeah, little bow die that I have made this giant tag, and I think it is so super cute. Here is my next card, and for this one I used a white card blank. I added some acetate, also Hunkydory foiled acetate, which I have back in stock, so I'm gonna link it below because it is so versatile and just looks so lush. And this is a very simple card, one of the frames, one of the backgrounds from the papers, and then on the inside I just to give it a little bit weight so that the weight is kind of evenly distributed, I added some Michael's mirror cardstock and then another white piece, whiting panel. And here I just added "You Are Snow Adorable" and then a couple of foam stars. I get these every year at Michael's because they have big bags, and they're very handy because they're stickers. Okay, next, let's see. I made a little booklet, and how fun is this? When I saw this gorgeous topper, I was like, oh, this is nice and long, so I can make myself a little notebook, and that's what I have done here. So I used this piece of cardstock, and you want to use a cardstock whatever size you want. Let me see what size I have here. Yeah, so I have 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. So this is a square piece of cardstock. Then of course I scored it in the middle. I rounded the corners. I embellished it with this beautiful tag or topper. And then I just added a little bit. I always have leftovers, and you will have too. So I added a pocket here. So let's see how we do this. So there is a little pocket here. I also added a pocket to the side here at the end. And then this is just regular printer paper that I cut to size, and then in the middle I stapled it. And this booklet is small enough to use a regular stapler. You don't need this extended stapler. So here it is stapled. And I think this is a cute little booklet, for notes, for wish lists, yeah, shopping lists, all that. I really enjoy these. I take them on vacation all the time. So these are really fun little books to use. Okay, next I have the slimline card. This is a top folding slimline card, also by Hunkydory. I still have those in my shop because you cannot really find top folding slimline cards, at least not at this size. But look at this gorgeous piece of cardstock that I cut to size, and I didn't really need much more. I matted it on some light pink metal cardstock that I had in my stash. I think this is also from Michael's. They have these days these metal cardstocks in all kinds of colors. And then all I did is I added one sentiment, and this is the card. On the inside I used the border and then another cute little tag. So here is my slimline card. How fun is this one? And really, it didn't take anything. Then, ooh, look at this one. There is another one with acetate, and this year I think I'm especially especially happy with working with acetate. Let me just straighten out my little border here because it's got all these snowballs on it. So again, this is a double Z card, but for this second one I used acetate. This is the cardstock, you can see, and then this is the matching topper which I put on the middle, and then I added just this one tag and a little bit of the snowfall or these little snowball trims here that I had in my stash. And again, I think it's a wonderful, cute card that would look absolutely gorgeous on a mantelpiece. And for your sentiment, you put it in the bag. I think it is super, super cute. Okay, let's see. I had a few pieces left and I created this tag. This is also a die that I have. And yeah, look at this cute guy hanging here on the with the skis on the ice. So this fits in here, or it can fit in here. So these are little pockets. This is a die that I barely use, but I thought, you know, this might be cute. This can be, of course, a gift tag, or you could you know, write little messages on here. Maybe even put, I think it's not wide enough for a gift card, maybe the back one. But you could, you know, add money to it. So I really like this look of this tag. And I used up all the little bits and pieces that I had left over. But I mean, they're gorgeous. Look at these. And they're foiled too. All right, so one more tag. Here I made another acetate card, and this one I made the card out of the acetate. So here we have the Starfall acetate, and the Starfall acetate is also back in stock. So we have all the foiled acetate back in stock. Get your hands on them as you can, because they always sell out every year. And I really like the idea of having a card made out of acetate. It gives it such a light and fun and festive look. So here is one of the beautiful toppers, the snow globe with the penguins trimming the tree, one of the beautiful frames. And you don't have to use all frames, you can just use one, and then one sentiment. And then on the inside, I just added a piece of white cardstock. Actually, I didn't. I added the piece of that bluish cardstock also from the pack, so that you don't see because it's acetate, you would see where I glued it, right? So here we go. Here is my writing panel. I outlined it a little bit with the glitter borders, also available in my shop. And I absolutely love the card made out of acetate, and I think I will make more. I think that I might be a lot of cards this year with acetate. I rounded the corners, so actually the acetate works with the crocodile, so you can round the corner or the corners, and then it gives them even a more finished look. And then for the last card, Here it is. This is a easel card with a twist, a twisted easel. So here I had this piece of cardstock left. Look how gorgeous he is, all foiled. It says "Let It Snow" here. I added that, and this is also my stopper here for this card. And then this is how it would sit on the mantelpiece, and I think it is so much fun. Here on the front I have again one of the toppers. Now this is just a 5.5 by 5.5 square card that then I scored diagonal. So I had two triangles here, and that creates this fun fold twisted easel. And then at the bottom I have all the envelopes, because this will be a gift, and I think anyone would be happy to receive this cute gift. I was thinking maybe Thanksgiving, take it as a hostess, I don't know what it is. English is my second language. Hostess gift. So now I got it. I think that would be great, and everyone would like it. Have all these beautiful handmade cards, and they can send them out for Christmas. So Thanksgiving, I think, would be a great time. And yeah, and it will be, this box will be full with gorgeous cards in different designs. A little booklet where the recipient can use their wish lists, shopping lists, more cards, a giant tag, more cute cards, a writing pad, another card, and another card, all coming in this pretty gift box. So what do you think? So before we close, I just wanted to let you know about these brand new arrivals by Hunkydory. This is the 2025 Hunkydory Adorable Scoreable Christmas collections, and there are 4, and I have them all in my shop at unbeatable sale prices. So go check them out, because they won't last long. There is the Let It Snow, and each has, I think, let's see, 24 sheets in there. 8 toppers, 8 for accent foiled cardstock, and 8 printed cardstock. So beautiful. We're gonna go over these and through these at some other time, because it just came in this week. I haven't crafted with them yet. There is the Festive Joy, and they say it makes at least 16 cards. I mean, I make 3-4 cards with each of these topper sheets. So for that reason, I think you can make 20-24 cards with them. Look at this. One of my favorites already is the Christmas style, and I love this snowman here. The colors are just gorgeous. And then last but not least is the Cutest Christmas. So again, each pack has 24 sheets, is available right now, so I'm going to link it below. And limited quantities also. I have the Crafting with Hunkydory, and this is also the 2025 booklet that goes with these beautiful packs, with lots and lots of inspiration in there, including extra sheets of crafting materials, gorgeous papers, toppers, etc. So I also have this one on sale right now, limited quantities, so check it out, and yeah, start your Christmas shopping now. So here are all the goodies from my Christmas box. I hope you liked this video and you got inspired to start your Christmas crafting early. If not, hang on to it and watch it later again. But I hope you liked it and you give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Remember, we got this cute giveaway card, so a comment would be appreciated. And share this video with your crafty friends and family. That would help my channel, and yeah, I really appreciate it so much. Thank you very much for spending time with me today. Please stay or get well. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.